JuJutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 4. We have a lot of things to talk about, a lot of theories, a lot of speculation. And, well, I did tell you at the end of the last episode, our boy Gojo is not dead. So, without further ado, let's talk about why he is still alive after this. Alright, guys, Brent here back for Geek Fans. And yes, so soon after Harley Quinn's last night's 3-episode premiere, got the video already up. Be sure to check that out and be sure to hit the lovely red subscribe button because, as well as JuJutsu Kaisen today, I'll be covering the last 3 episodes of The Witcher on the channel as well. Easiest way to do that, hit the subscribe button, lovely notification bell, or leave like, dislike, will pop up in your recommended or not recommended, and you'll find this either way. But look, Gojo's reversed healing technique, reverse cursed energy. This is something that is even hard to describe for the author himself, Gigi Akatami. The main thing about it is it can't stop you from dying. However, its application, it can heal you from just about anything if you catch it at the right point in time. In the manga, Gojo is literally bleeding out to the point that he is basically almost dead, and he stops his heart on purpose so that Toji will think he is long since dead and can move on with his thing. While Toji does think this is weird and a little out of character for the limitless Six Eyes, Toji is also an arrogant dude, which we saw in the episode. His pride influenced him, led him astray, and well, he saw what happens. Because in the manga, as well as him acknowledging that, it's like, wow, I should have just ran. I have no incentive for doing what I just did. None whatsoever. I'm a financially driven dude. There's no money in this. Why am I fighting one of the strongest modern day Jujutsu Kaisen sorcerers of all time? Well, pride. He just wanted to prove that he was better than everyone else because of his upbringing in the Zenin clan, having no cursed technique, no cursed energy, none of that. Kind of makes you an outcast and a nobody. Just look at Maki for the proper representation of what the modern day version versus what Toji is. Maki's perfect version would look something similar to what Toji is. And with everything going on in that, he decides, hey, I'm going to fight him. I'm going to prove myself, prove my worth. My arrogance got the best of me. And, well, you had a very good size hole blown in your body. And in the manga, it does state that he's like, I should have moved. I don't know why I didn't move. I was fast enough to move. I didn't think it was going to be this dangerous of a move. So he knew it was coming. He had the reflexes to move. You just didn't. And well, deer in the headlights and versus a reverse curse technique like that, yeah, you are going to be obliterated fairly handily. But the thing we also need to take away from this episode, not only is that Gojo is very strong and Toji is not a scrub by any means. He got one shot by Gojo, sure. But at the same time, Toji literally whooped everyone in this arc, and he would have whooped just about any modern day Jujutsu Kaisen sorcerer handily without any explanation whatsoever. It took the limitless Six Eyes in order to take him down, which is a very, 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 very rare form of anything going on. Think of it as the rarest Genkai from Naruto. It is up there, peak mode, jutsu, whatever you want to call it. It is top line, top tier stuff. But Geto hears the word that will further fuel why his character turns the way it did. And if you saw the post-credit scene, you can kind of see the gears are already starting to shift inside of his brain. Because he was fine with the world the way it was when he was the strongest. Him and Gojo could make the world as they wanted to. Very few people could stop them, change them, motivate them differently. Their power was absolute. Then Toji shows up. And not only is Toji arrogant, snotty, and just believes he's better than Geto in every single way, shape, and form, he uses the word monkey. And just like in Dragon Ball Z, it has a profound effect. In Dragon Ball Z, it almost carries a racial connotation to it. It just comes off that way every time Frieza says it. It just comes off wrong. And then when Toji's using the word monkey, he's using it as like, yeah, I was a plaything. I was a nobody. I had no gift. I had no blessing. I have no anything. And I just decided not to kill you because I didn't want to, because I didn't want to deal with the aftermath of your potential curses that you absorbed over the time being released, and now I have to kill all of these spirits that are now going to try and kill me just because I wanted to off you. So I have to work harder, therefore I don't want to do it. So it's like he didn't kill him, not because he didn't want to, because he was lazy. That's Toji in of himself. But when his pride got challenged Gojo, we saw how that played out. And now that Geto has heard the word monkey and he's starting to feel lesser than himself, not proud of what's going on, and a little jaded by how this whole situation just transpired. This is what starts pushing him towards JuJutsu Kaisen Zero's arc, where he is no longer in love with this world, starting to hate this world, and very, very resentful towards just regular humans, people that the Jujutsu Kaisen sorcerers are sworn to protect and keep safe from all the cursed spirits that are roaming around all of Japan and other places within the world. Japan as being the number one spot in the world where things are just the absolute worst in this manga slash anime. So, with all of that being said, there's still a lot of substance left for this episode, but I have to say the animation throughout this episode was peak. It was phenomenal. It was well done. Some of that stuff looked like it was coming straight out of like a Spirited Away. It had almost a Ultra Instinct moment with Gojo, where he was just not even thinking, just dodging techniques as they are happening. So we had a lot of great stuff happening here. So a lot of people have been complaining that the animation and the style hasn't really held up as well in certain episodes, and they've got a certain point up to the last two episodes where they really go to show you that Mappa knows what they're doing. We should trust them. And this arc has one more episode. Then we'll hit a recap the week after. And then we're going to start the bloodiest arc in all of Jujutsu Kaisen, the Shibuya arc. And if you thought Gojo having a near-death experience is tragic, hold on to your butts, folks. Things are going to get way worse before they get better. I've been Brent for Geek Variants. I've got tons of stuff coming for you guys today involving The Witcher, Henry Cavill's last go-round as Geralt of Rivia. Be sure to hit the lovely red subscribe button so I can see you guys in the next episode. Peace.